We go live. All right, we should be back. Should be live now.
I don't know. Oh, here it's your thing is up here.
You won't know over here if we're live or not because I gotta go through a couple things. Oh my gosh. Go here. Here. We live? We back? Are we here? Are we alive? Let's see.
Stream finished.
Wow, you can read. We're not on the right. What? This is not showing what it's supposed to be showing. Why is that saying stream finished? We're live, right? Okay, we are live.
Do people get routed over here again?
They're not automatically, so people are gonna have to filter in again. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, we had to we lost the stream because we had a little Wi-Fi glitch. But we'll go ahead and start a new poll. Our poll: who wins Game 4 or Game 3? It's only Game 3. Carolina, sweet Carolina, Hurricanes go beat the Vegas Golden Knights. There we go. Wrong mouse. Start poll. And go here. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I don't know if I would count this first period as success for Carolina. I don't know that I would. I know you would. I don't know that I would. There were just a few things I needed to see that I didn't see. Carolina just did not come out looking good. Abego. What you doing? You want to say hello?
Ow!
Come here.
Nobody there.
Ugh. Just nobody has just said anything in the chat. That's all it is.
Oh.
You could see the number of concurrent viewers.
How?
There's a number right there. What you doing, huh? Just saying hello to the peoples, huh? So yeah, we're about 8:40 to go here until the second period. Are you excited for the second period, Bagel, huh? Yeah. Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win this game, huh? What you say, Bagel? See? Yeah, we'll give you one more. Although you gotta play a game. Is it this hand? Is it this hand? Which hand is it, Bagel? Which hand? You gotta pick a hand to open. You gotta pick a hand to open, Bagel. It's not this hand. I mean, is it this? Oh, nope. It's this hand, isn't it? Man, we are in the end of a game of off-season for my channel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh, is there something there? Is there something here, huh? Yeah. You can get it.
What channel is his
there
channel?
You go. Huh?
What channel is his channel?
Sports Predictor. Yeah, we got the Bagel in here, huh? What you doing, Joda? How you doing, man? Yeah, are you happy? Are you the happy pop?
College football.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lamb. Lamb. I got you. So yeah, we're ready to roll here. Second period should hopefully be better than we had in the first. It was a rough first period, I'll tell you what, huh? What a rough first period. Yes, it was, huh? Not quite what we wanted to see out of that, out of both these teams in the first period. So Vegas needed to get hot to start, And Carolina needed to not play flat. Ooh, that's an interesting flavor. Blue raspberry limeade. I like it. Oh yeah, we are ready to rumble. Let me go ahead and pull up X over here. Okay. So yeah, we are ready.
I don't know about that sports predictor.
Joda. Call him Joda. He wants to be called Joda.
Yoda?
Joda. Oh, man. So, yeah, we shall see ya. As we are getting ready here for period number 2. Oh, man. So yeah, we will take a look here. See if we have any newsworthy things on X while we have some time. Oh my gosh. So this is hilarious. Apparently a kid was almost hit by Aaron Rodgers while he was swinging his golf club. So the kid said, "You almost hit me, Aaron Rodgers." You want to guess what Rodgers replied?
What?
Take a guess. What did Rodgers respond with?
Should have been looking.
Almost doesn't count. Okay. So yeah, we are getting ready to roll here. Oh man. He responded with a barista bomb. Oh man. Oh man. So we're getting ready to rumble here. RKO. Oh man. So we'll see here. Oh man. What the media would have said. Oh man. You're not wrong. Okay. So we'll see here.
Think the second period's gonna end nothing.
No, we're gonna get goals. We're gonna get goals.
Think so?
Okay. Wait. Oh man. Yeah, Morgan Wallen had to cancel his concert tonight in the Berg, so that left a lot of people upset. But we're ready.
Why did he cancel?
So he's playing in Heinz Field.
Okay. Are Steelers playing or practicing there or what?
I didn't know that you wanted to get struck by lightning.
Oh, because of the...
It's an outdoor venue on a day that was supposed to be thunderstorms. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh! I saw the hit. Oh! Oh my gosh.
Putting a little bit of weight on there. That's
yeah, but still. Oh my gosh. That was nasty. That was nasty. Did you see the hit? Watch, he's getting ready to re-loop here, Dad. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that was a nasty hit on Lau.
Did the ball hit him or what?
Yeah. He swung at the foul ball and it bounced right off his leg.
Okay.
It'll show the replay here.
I didn't know if it was the ball or whether it was like a bat or something
watch
like
the slow-mo.
that hit him.
It'll show the slow-mo here. Right here. Boom, boom.
Right.
Oh no. So here we go. No BSOD, our Wi-Fi dropped. But here we go, driving it in. Okay, good. At least it wasn't that. That would have been embarrassing. But here we go. The Knights gonna have to chase it down out of their own end. Working it around now towards the far side. And a breakaway for Stone. He shoots and flips it through the 5-hole for a goal. And Vegas is on the board. Oh, man. Oh! Oh, man. So, we'll see. A beauty. Goes right down the 5-hole. Anderson couldn't stop it. And it snuck right by him for the goal. Oh, man.
Carolina challenge. I don't know what's going on.
Wait a minute. They're challenging? I don't know what there is to challenge. Maybe an offside?
Is it offside?
Let's see here. Because the goal process itself was fine.
Was the guy offsides? Yeah, he's offside.
Yeah.
He is offsides.
Yeah.
He was
gonna
inside.
be overturned because
Right there. He was off. He's over the line right now. And the puck is not.
It's a little bit later than you think, but yes.
He's over the line and it's still the puck is on the other side of the blue line.
I think this is gonna get overturned to no goal. Well, now they're skating over to Carolina. Oh, that's the linesman. Okay, so they're coming out of the headset now. I am guessing this is gonna be
no goal.
No goal. Comes off the board. Torts can't believe it.
It is. I mean, it is right.
Torts gonna say, "Oh, they screwed us over again. The refs are screwing us. They're screwing us more than anyone." But like, that's the right call.
Yeah.
It actually feels good because Vegas has been the team to get a lot of calls to go their way in the playoffs. So
Carolina got a second chance to get the first goal.
yeah,
Usually you don't have that in a hockey game. 2 chances to get a first goal.
absolutely.
Get the first goal of the game.
So we'll see. Trying to drive it in now. Chatfield down low near side.
That was a good, because I didn't even notice that. That's a good,
Yeah. Well, those are the guys that are paid millions of dollars just to watch the tape. You know what I mean?
yeah, but to get it down to him into that quickly. You know?
That's their job. That's their job. These organizations pay people just to watch the replays as soon as they come through to see if there's anything that they can challenge. And they're looking at all the minute details. Offsides, play with a high stick that might have happened, leading up to that. Even though a goal process looks good, they still look at it to see if there's anything else they can challenge. And they're paid millions of dollars to do that. Or at least hundreds of thousands. They're paid good money. As Hall gonna shoot, deflected over to the far side, and the Canes trying to work it in the far corner. Oh, man. So we'll see here. Carolina out of their own end. And here we go. The far side shot for Vegas, not going to make it in. Tomas Hurdle right on into the near side. And here we go. So over to the near side, Dowd sending it wing to wing across. And ready to move it on up. Towards the near side, over to the far. The Canes going to chase it down out of their own end. Going to the far side, up through center, and all the way out. Carter Hart plays it. The Knights to the near side. And going to pass it up through center. The Canes getting it back and cleared out the other way. Trying to drive it around the far side. Behind the net of Anderson to the far side again. Excuse me. And a stretch pass to the near side. Ehlers to the far side, and gonna clear the zone. The Canes back on it again. Working it out now through center, taking back, and the Canes wrestling it near side. Ehlers able to get a stick on it, but not for much, and the Canes get it back in their own end. Over to the near side, they'll pass it, goes up into the offensive end, taken back by Noah Hannafin and the Knights. Out the far side into the offensive end. Man, uh-oh. And here we go. Shot for Stone denied. Crowding the net of Anderson. Is there going to be a case on goalie interference on this? There was a collision with Anderson right on the net. Is there going to be a case for there to be 2 straight goals taken off the board by the Knights? There's a goal, but I'm not sold yet. There was a collision on Anderson. Brendan Moore watching the footage. Watch right here. He was going by the crease and knocked Anderson right in the head. He was in the crease when he collided with Anderson. This is going to come off the board, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, his back skate was in the crease. This is going to be another freaking challenge for goalie interference and another no goal.
Maybe you're going.
My gosh.
It may not. It depends.
It would shock me if this is not overturned. It would genuinely shock me if this is not overturned. I've been shocked before, but it would genuinely shock me if this would not be overturned. Because if you watch this, Ivan Barbashev, he went in the crease on his own accord, knocked up Freddie Anderson's head, causing him to be thrown out and disoriented so he couldn't get back to make a play at the puck. That collision right there is enough for goalie interference. That was a quick review. And here we go. No goal. Yep.
Hey, RFK, or who was that that was saying that it was for nothing?
Oh my gosh, that was Joda.
John?
Joda. I can't freaking believe this. So it's not often that you get a second chance at getting the first goal. It's even rarer that you get a third chance at getting the first goal. But right there, as soon as I saw the replay, I saw the collision. I'm like, wait a minute, this might be challenged and overturned. And then I saw the replay, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's goalie interference by definition.
But now what?
Not goalie interference only has one goal. Offsides has one goal as well.
So, Jonah, I guess you're going to say, yes, they are going to score 4 goals, but how many of them are going to be allowed?
Oh, my God.
Right now, it looks like 2.
Bro, Vegas is only able to score when they break the rules. Now, wouldn't it be funny if Carolina gets a goal that gets overturned as well?
It could happen.
Oh, my gosh. At the end of the game, we'll have like a soccer score at the end. Nothing, final score, but Vegas wins 2-1 and like a pseudo score or something like that. Just like they do in like the the USL or whatever it is, when like the Riverhounds scored 1 goal all playoffs. Legally, they won the championship scoring only like 1 goal. Oh my gosh. So the Canes near side, Taylor Hall down low. Over to the far side, McNabb and the Knights moving it out the far side. All right, we'll get you in a bit, Alex. So to the near side, going to be sent in behind the net far side. It's going to be Colasar down to Dowd. Over to the near side, the Canes getting it back.
Well, I guess you're going to say, yeah, there is goals scored in the second period, but it's still a 0-0 game. If I would have told you there'd be 2 goals scored and it's 0-0, you would say I'm crazy.
Yeah, but, I mean, they were the right call.
They were the right call.
Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, I mean, it's not often that I'm like, yes, that's goalie interference. Not a doubt in my mind. But that was one. I saw Barbashev enter that crease and knock him up the head.
My concern is this. And I go back to my football years. What's a catch and what's not a catch? What's interference and what's not interference?
Oh, don't get me wrong. There is a debate. But, like, if you're trying to make a catch and I knock you upside the head, that's obvious.
Yeah, but in some cases,
on review, that would be goalie, or that would be pass interference. Well, in this case, Barbashev entered the crease on his own accord, knocked Freddie Anderson's head.
Actually, I would say no to that. Not obvious. Because I go back to football again.
The Rams won.
Rams in the
But there was
Saints.
no review. But there was no replay review. That's the difference. Upon replay review, that would have been ruled pass interference 10 times out of 10. 50 times out of 10, that would be pass interference. The ref just wasn't looking, or I don't know what was going through that ref's head, but he wasn't paying attention when that happened. He was off in La La Land. He was looking right at it, but he was like off in La La Land. Whereas on this, they have review of goalie interference.
Yeah, I know.
And that was a clear case. I mean, even if Muse would have challenged that, that would have come off the board. Well, maybe not. We've seen more obvious cases of goalie interference that weren't overturned for the Penguins.
Yeah.
But we don't got to worry about that because the Penguins aren't here. Now that the Penguins aren't here, they'll actually call goalie interference.
It looks like the baby Pens are going to be eliminated too.
Speaking of which,
they lost last night. So they're in a do or die. The next 2 games. The only bright side is both of them are in Wilkes-Barre.
Well, the ECHL, the Kelly Cup Finals, KC is dominating in Game 1. Or Game 2, sorry.
Over the Evergrades.
Yeah. 5-2, 13:07 left in the third. What happened game 1? Oh my gosh, Casey dominated 6-0.
Casey's going to win that.
I mean, Casey is like the team in the ECHL. The Everblades are the team out of the East. But I mean, Casey is like, ooh. What you doing, Bagel Bagel? Okay.
Wow. Game 3 winner, 77% of the time. Whoever wins game 3 wins the series.
When tied 1-1. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. I gotta see this. I gotta see what happened out of this. This is even funnier than the Knights having 2 goals overturned by review. So the Washington Wild things, right? After Morgan Wallen canceled his concert, they sent out a post saying, anyone who shows their ticket to tonight's canceled Morgan Wallen concert at our box office will receive a free ticket to tonight's Wild Things game. The weather has cleared for us, or has cleared us, and we're still on for 7:05 at EQT Park. Take a wild guess what happened. 58 minutes ago.
It got port.
They went into a rain delay. Oh my gosh. Have they come out of the delay yet? Let's see. 'Cause this is too funny. Let me see here. No, that's not what I want. More. What league are the Wild Things in?
I don't know.
Wild Things League. The Frontier League. Let me see here. Scores. Yeah, they're in the bottom of the 6th. But we'll see. We got a whistle here. 11:45 to go in period number 2. Oh my gosh. I just can't believe that Vegas has had 2 goals come off the board like that. Like, I get it, but like, oh my gosh.
You think the Vegas fans are really mad at the refs now? That's 3 goals.
Yeah, even though all 3 were the right call. Isn't that
They're
right,
the right
Bagel?
call, but I'm just saying that you're going to have a lot of people booing the refs.
Oh, I'm sure it's loud. So here we go. The Canes down behind their own net.
Especially if Carolina wins this game.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be all over them. Oh, Carolina can only win when the refs help.
But then if Vegas does win this game, then you won't hear that as much.
Yeah. Hello there. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing, huh?
Wow.
What? Big hit along the boards.
No.
What are you doing, silly? What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Somebody's going down.
Hannafin?
Going down into the...
Oh, boy. What are you doing, huh? You silly. Silly doggy. Tricks off of kids. As the Knights gonna move it now to the near side, cleared out the Canes at center. Sending it to the offensive end, they go behind Hart to the near side. Along the boards, wrestling it free down low. Guerrier trying to move it around. Tied up into the corner near side. And we got a whistle.
Hand pass.
You know, we still haven't had a penalty in this game.
I wasn't going to say anything because now you just jinxed him. I was going to say something about that after in the second, intermission. I wasn't going to say anything here to see.
Okay, you can has it. You can has it. There you go. There you go, Bagel.
What are they going to do now?
Good girl. So here we go. The Knights clearing that zone out. The Canes not having had a lot of shots this period so far.
No.
This period has been all Vegas. In more ways than one.
Yep.
As the Knights, Eichel sending it on net goes wide.
But again.
Over to the near side.
Zip.
DeAndre Miller passing to the near side. Gonna miss. And Ehlers sends it down. Taken back by Vegas. Moving around and taking Vegas now through center. To the offensive end, they'll dump it. To the near side, Eichel on that puck again. DeAndre Miller going to take it back along the boards. Isn't that right, Bagel? No shots in the last 8 minutes for Carolina, mind you. So DeAndre Miller going to free it up down low for his teammate. Big stretch pass. Going to go ahead. Carter Hart playing it over to the near side as that puck was right on him. Over to the near side, moving it up Tomas Hertl. And dumping it up into the offensive end, played by Anderson, and he's going to freeze it. We got a penalty. Maybe. Yeah? I think. Or not. No, yeah, I was right. And it's going to be Andrei Svechnikov in the sin bin. That is a power play for Vegas. Oh, boy. Will Vegas finally get a goal that actually counts? We'll have to see. Okay.
I don't know.
Let's see here. Wow, that Morgan Wallen concert looked legitimately cool. From last night. Would have been an awesome show tonight.
If you say so. Bagel.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. We will see here. So yeah, Vegas on the power play. It was too many men on Carolina. That was the penalty. Welcome back, Alex. You know what? That's... Oh, that's... I heard the low drone. I'm like, oh, short-handy. But no. Okay, how's this goal going to be coming back? How's this goal going to get called back? Let's pay attention, Dad. So here we go, top of the zone. Shot not going to go. Eichel to the far side. And trying to work it around now behind the net of Anderson to the far side. Playing it in front, shoots, he scores! But there's going to be some sort of phantom call. He was like 2 centimeters to the left of where he was supposed to be, so the goal's like disallowed. The goalie farted, no goal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Frederick Anderson farted, no goal. Oh my gosh.
Frederick Anderson is not that great. Not having a good series, isn't he?
Well, when there's no help in front of you, fart interference. When there's no help in front of you. What? Scoreboard, you're drunk. There's no way. Up the near side, a breakaway chance. No, he fanned the shot. There in front, it goes in off of Sean Walker. No! Carolina! What are you doing? It went in off his own stick. No, Sean Walker! What are you doing? What are you doing? That was Sean Walker's stick. Oh! What are you doing? Come on, man! Oh my gosh, Walker tried to intercept the shot or the pass, and he ended up giving him an apple. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's it. That's the game.
Wow, Carolina just freaking imploded.
There's your 4 goals in the second period. 2 disallowed, 2 loud.
Carolina just imploded faster than Three River Stadium. That was bad.
Now, Vegas, they have to do is prevent them from scoring and just play their defense. They don't need any more goals.
Carolina might be cooked. I think I might be making a video tonight on how Carolina might be cooked.
Yep.
Because this is going to be a difficult game to come back from. Don't get me wrong, it's still early in the series, but this is going to be a difficult game to come back from. Wow. So here we go. Carolina down low in their own end. And it's going to be an icing on Vegas. But now this is this would be a crazy situation, Dad. Baker to Pittsburgh because they're lowballing him, it seems. Not this year. But next year.
Carolina, you stink.
Okay.
I don't see them scoring a goal this game.
So we'll see. Carolina trying to crowd the net, not going to be successful in it. And now to the near side. So to the near side corner, down low to the far side, moving it out, Andrei Svechnikov. And kept in by Mark Stone. Top of the zone, near side to Eichel. Fans on the pass, down low, behind the net, far side. Chasing it down, and here comes the Canes. If they can get a stick on it. That was going to be Pavel Dorofeyev. Got an idea for a shirt, idea for when you launch that? Oh my gosh, it'll still be a while.
Hey, he made a save.
Yes, sir. And a lot of words being exchanged here.
There's still only 9 shots on goal, man.
Okay.
You got some major issues in your lineup there, guy. I don't think you can compete with Vegas at all.
So we will see. So to the far side, tied up along the boards. The Canes trying to clear it out, kept in by Vegas, down low. Backing around to the far side, along the boards, into the neutral zone it goes. Vegas back with it. Out of their neutral zone, dumping it up. Carolina going to chase it down. So to the near side, moving it on up. And we will see. The near side, Carolina not able to make some clean passes. And a breakaway, Colton Sissons. Freddie Anderson thankfully makes a save. But around to the far side, down low. Vegas sending it in front. Oh, that was a dangerous area, but they fanned on the pass. And now to the near side, going to be kicked on up by the stick of Seth Jarvis. Into the neutral zone they go to the near side. Marner centering. McNabb not able to make a clean pass. Taken back by Taylor Hall and cleared out.
Icing.
And yep, Carolina ices the puck. So we'll see. So we'll see here. So a nice little glove there by the glove of Anderson. Bro. Wait, what? John! John! What did you do? Hi, John! That's a way to make an entrance. Oh my gosh. What did John do? John just deleted Jonah from existence. So over to the near side. Are you able to still chat, Jonah? Or was like that taken away from you? Oh my gosh. So over to the far side along the boards, Walker sending it on down. Okay, you can still, okay, good. No, just all your messages got deleted by John. As Vegas to the near side along the boards, Carolina clears it out. Vegas keeping it in, driving it in. Near side, Chance Marner on a wide open breakaway. He scores.
That game's over. Game's over.
Wow. This is game one all over again. Oh, on my side it said it was deleted by John. That's why I was confused.
That's 5 goals in the second period.
Yeah.
Too loud. I just don't see this Carolina team. I would even say I would even make a goalie change just to get the mentality change this team.
I can see that. I can get behind that. I mean, Bussy was a really good fight for you in the regular season. Polisar trying to invade Carolina's end. 5 goals in the second, 4 in the third. Well, there's your 5. So Shea Theodore over to the far side. He sends it along the boards, taken back now near side.
Do you think Carolina's even going to score a goal this game?
You know what part of me is wondering?
What?
Part of me is wondering if something's not fully up there after the hit. And granted, he's not getting much help. You know what I mean? But if he's got a minor, like a mild concussion from that, because that was a pretty hefty hit from Barbashev, that's going to make it even more difficult. You know what I mean? And take a bad situation to make it worse. But to the far side, it's going to be moved up the boards, and it's cleared to the near side. Vegas with it out of their own end. And launched all the way out. It's going to be, I think icing is the call on that one. They're just ruling. You got a whistle either way. But it's bad. Wow. That was a Tomas Hertl goal. The own goal by Sean Walker. And then, I mean, right there's nothing, I mean, again, if you look at those goals, he's not getting as much help up front in terms of getting screens.
I know.
He's stuck mano a mano on so much.
Carolina is not going to win this series. I can see that right now. This may be a 4-1 win, series win. I don't think anybody can beat Vegas anymore in any year. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see here. 4.5 to go in period number 2.
I was hoping for a close game, but I don't think that's gonna ever happen. Unless Carolina could somehow get a goal before the end of this period. They gotta do something positive.
Oh, absolutely.
Before the end of this period. Or else they're dead. I mean, Vegas is just going to sit back and just play defense at this point.
That's all they have to do.
Yeah. Game's over.
Oh, Sean hit a wrong button. So yeah, we'll see here. Okay. Oh, Wyatt Cullen had a meeting with the Penguins. His dad, Matt Cullen, was with them in back-to-back cup years. That'll be an interesting one. Potentially, if it's a good fit. Oh, you're all good, John. But Vegas icing that puck. Okay.
This is Carolina. I don't know, man. I don't see them ever being able to win a game.
Oh, we'll see here. Far side circle draw, going to be to the left of Carter Hart. And now driving it in on Hart, trying to plow it through, not going to go.
Carter's having an easy night.
Yeah. I mean, he's not having to do a whole lot. I mean, he's only faced 12 shots against Carolina. Okay.
Vegas hasn't had a penalty on them either.
Yeah. Okay. So, Carter Hart gonna leave it over to the near side for McNabb. So, here we go, another breakaway tonight. Now over to the near side, top of the zone. Marner keeping it in briefly, and Carolina gets it back. Working it around, poked away near side, kept in by Robinson. At the point, down low to the near side again. Shot denied, and now here comes your break. Mitch Marner with speed into the offensive end. Hey! Slaps it in!
I think you need a goalie change right now.
Man, 6 goals in this period. Wow. And that's a hat trick. That's a hattie. Oh my gosh. Carolina is done. This is going to be extremely difficult for Carolina to have to come back from. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You do. I'm making a goalie change. I would have made a goalie change previously.
I suspect they are, considering how long they're taking here. Showing the replay as many times as they are, I suspect they're going with a goalie change here. Wait a minute, this isn't showing the second period.
No, that's because of all the hats in the...
Oh, yeah. Let me reload this here and make sure we're on second period. Yeah, it wasn't showing the, There we go. Oh, boy. That's crazy, though. That is... And his last 3 goals were 3 goals in succession. He got the goal on the Sean Walker tip. He worked around Frederick Anderson and then he slapped it through on the breakaway. When are you going to go to Brandon Bussey? If it weren't for video review, you'd be down 6-0 right now. Although I think Vegas is also playing a bit more heated right now because, well, you know, they feel they got shafted in a sense. But still. This is bad. Carolina's done. Carolina is done. Wow. I might need you to do the intermission, Dad.
Why?
I might need to record a video during the intermission so I can get out right at the end of the game. Or during the third period. Because it's bad. It is bad. I might need to record a video so Dad might have to cover over for the intermission. And they're still keeping Anderson in.
That tells you a lot about Bussey, doesn't it?
That tells you how much... That doesn't tell you a lot about Bussey. It tells you a lot about what Rod Brindamore thinks of Bussey, who, by the way, helped save them in the regular season. Again, Brandon Bussey was a big part as to why they're here. Freddie Anderson was always the mainstay, but... Oh my gosh. We'll see. Looking at Anderson. 3 games, 12 goals against this series. The most goals he had given up 5 against the Senators and Flyers in the first round in 4 games. Then in 5 games, he gave up 10 to the Canadians. He's given up 12 goals in 3 games so far to Vegas. It's bad. So, waiting on the draw here. Going to be in the neutral zone right in front of the Carolina bench. And moving it around to the far side. McNabb sends it down low to Theodore to the near side. The Canes back on it again. Over to the near side, top of the zone, Gostisbehere. With the puck, far side shot was good, Jeffrey. I am on record for saying there is no team beating Vegas. Yes, sir, you are. I might need to make a video and edit the video during the third period.
I just don't see Carolina winning this series at all. I don't see them winning another game. I really don't.
I mean, I think they'll come back and get another win.
I don't think so. I don't see them. Not the way that they're playing.
I think we're talking a 6-game series. 4-2 is your final.
I don't think so.
The way Vegas is playing, they are playing like a freaking machine. But the Canes sending it out far side. Carolina's had puck control issues all night. All night. So to the near side they go. Top of the zone, Slavin shot, not going to make it. Out to the far side, now down low to the near, moving it around the boards again. Top of the zone, shot, not going to make it to the net, and moving it out the far side. Here come the Knights. Up through center, taken back by Slavin. Out of his own end to the far side, Vegas back on it again. Over to the near side, driving in. And trying to get there is Brett Howden crashing into the net. Over to the far side. Tied up along the boards, down low. Slavin sends it up. Taken back by McNabb. Now top of the zone, shot, not going to make it. McNabb again. Sending it down, not going to go. And that puck going to be taken to the near side. Here come the Vegas Golden Knights getting it back. Marner stretch pass all the way up. Over to the near side. That's going to be Carolina icing. 20.9 to go.
I mean, Vegas icing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think I'm going to record a video briefly after this period. I'm going to need to run upstairs, record the video, bring my thing. It's going to be only a couple minutes, but still. It's bad. It's bad. Over to the near side, that puck going to be cleared out by Vegas again. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Vegas out of their own end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that takes us to the end of the second period with a score. The Vegas Golden Knights 4. The Carolina Hurricanes nothing.
And that's the end of the Carolina season.
So with that, I will return. But I've seen enough where I need to record something. Let's see. So Jeffrey, you'll get Dad. You still have Dad here. But I gotta record something real quick because this is bad. This is video worthy. This is I'm gonna record a video during the stream worthy. So Dad's gonna have to take over for about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Have fun.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Update him on other stuff too as you have.
I don't have anything here.
You can use the computer to look at other stuff too.
I'll touch a computer and guess what? It will blow up. I don't know if I have. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That's what I'm thinking, Jeffrey. I mean, I just don't see, I don't see Vegas. I just don't see Vegas or Carolina coming back. They're done in this game. It's going to be a blowout. And then next game, I just don't see them being able to win in Vegas. And I may even start. I may not start Anderson in the third game. Start Bossy and Bussy and get something different. I am drinking Sprite. I'm almost tempted to do that. See what goaltender comes out in the third. This could be it for Carolina. Well, at least they got Carolina got further than where they usually did. Oh, we shall see. I would definitely start Bossy in the third. I'm doing pretty good, Alex. See what happens here. Could be you too, that's good. Hopefully you're enjoying the weekend so far. See what happens. This is just a blowout. I don't see how Carolina can even... They got to do something in this third to get some type of momentum going into this next game. They come out and not even score anything or put in a good period, then it's pretty much over. Because I don't see them. I just don't see anything here that tells me that they have any way of coming back. I mean, let's see what happens. You just got to get something. going straight on up the middle. So, I mean, it's not even going in this. It's just, it's bad for Carolina. How you gonna have a check Pittsburgh Pirates MLB baseball game today? Well, they lost 6-3, and I know about the Brandon Lowe getting injured, if that's what you're talking about, Alex. Yeah. Well, sports predictor. Well, what are we gonna have in the third period? Because obviously you pretty much know what's happening. Is Carolina gonna score a goal in the third period? Sports predictor. Will Carolina score a goal? That's the question. Will they get shut out this game? 8-0. Wow. Wow. Might be right.
All right, I'm back.
A complete and utter mess.
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't see Carolina doing anything. They got to do something in this third period to get some type of momentum back. If not, then I don't see them winning the next game Monday night. I don't see them.
Oh, it's bad. It is bad. But I think I'm going to have to relay chat to you, because this is where I do a lot of my editing. I don't really do much on this, so I'll have to relay chat to you.
That's fine. I'm not...
I'm just letting you know that I'm going to have to relay chat to you, because that's how I'm just going to have to do it. So...
Do you think Bussy's going to come out?
I would hope, for their sake. Go ahead and... Ugh. Yo, MJ! You're freaking awesome, man. You're freaking awesome, bro. You are freaking amazing. Much love, man. Doing something a little bit different. We are editing a video while we're live. I don't know if the pen's gonna break my heart like this tomorrow. Well, only time will tell, but we'll see. Something tells me the Pens game will break my heart like this tomorrow.
Pens? Oh, with the Wilkes-Barre Penguins. I don't know. They may surprise you. They may win that game, but I don't think they're going to win 2 games straight.
File project manager. Let me pop in an earbud, because we're going to be doing some video editing while we're here as well. Because I am working on a video as to how the fact that the Canes might legitimately be done because of this game.
What are you going to do?
What?
Jason?
What?
If Vegas wins.
Well, you guys are already going to get a big... You guys are already going to get a big change, because a lot of this is getting lopped off. And we'll trim this short. Like, I'll trim it short and lop a lot of this if Vegas wins the series.
Which looks like they are.
I just can't bring myself to shave the whole thing. I've done it before, and it's bad. It's bad.
He's a different type of person.
I look like a potato on shoulders. Okay. Let me go over to media pool, timelines, timeline, create new timeline. Canes are done. Go into raw video, downloads. Go back over to year. We're doing a lot of things right now. We're working on a video editing while we're live. Mr. Potato Head got a lady. Nope. No, Mr. Potato Head. Move this into my raw video folder. I'm going to try to release this video right as we hit the third period, or right in the third period, is my goal. So, that is kind of my goal with this. Alright. The nice thing is that with this video, it's going to be a very simplistic edit, so thankfully. Okay. We're getting ready. Third period's just a few minutes away. NBA game not till Monday night. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. What am I going to do Sunday? Oh, poop. There might not be a stream on Sunday.
Well, is Wilkes-Barre playing Sunday?
They probably start right at 7. That's when they usually start, and I don't know if I can get out in time to make it 7 o'clock. Let me see here. Alright, but yeah, the nice thing is that this video is just a simple edit. It's just a matter of getting all the footage. Because I need to bring in some footage. Oh, man. I just want to see. I want to see how this kind of video does.
You watch your Pirates lose?
No, because they play at 1 o'clock.
Oh, so they'll lose at 1.
And I'm going to be working at 1.
They'll lose again, 6-3.
Okay. I think this will be a quick, short video, so it's going to take a short render, short upload. I have no faith in the Pirates tomorrow with Bubba going. And the fact that we don't have Brandon Lau. No Brandon Lau hurts.
That really kills their great
Brandon Lau was the batting.
No, that kills their great road trip. Sweep, and then almost a sweep there, and then now they're getting swept.
Yeah, it's bad.
I have no faith in the Pirates at all. They're going to screw up. They're going to go down. They do this every year. Every year. They get in it, they get close, and then they just fall apart.
Let's see.
I don't trust that they'll ever be a playoff team.
Let's see. There we go. Nice thing is it's all simple cuts. So I can pump this out in about 10 minutes. So we're doing some video editing as we're getting ready for the third period. Oh boy.
I can tell you one thing, this next game that they play, Vegas, they have to come out and score a couple early goals and get up on Vegas if they have any chance. You know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go.
I don't think you could ever have in this game anything that is something good for Carolina at all.
There we go. So now I got to go over to here. Let's see. Hurricanes. First period, game 3.
Who's in that?
Brandon Bussey.
I think I would even go as far to start him in the next game.
Yeah, I could see it. Oh, man. So, here we go. Ready to rumble. Third period, getting ready to get underway. And here we go. We'll see. Can Carolina have any response? That is the question. Okay, you know what? So we'll see. Over to the far corner, they're battling up for that puck. And here we go. To the far side, Gustus Bier with the puck, moving it up in front. Not gonna go. Okay. Let me see here. Let me go over to X and see if I can find something there. So to the near side, the Canes taking the puck out of their own end. And over to the far side of the near, Jackson Blake's shot goes wide. Oh boy. Let me go ahead and see. Let me just pull. I guess I could just pull highlights from one of the recent games. So here we go, driving it in near side. Carlson sends it down low, back on in behind the net to the far side, top of the zone. Working around McNabb, trying to find somewhere to go near side. Over to Marner, Mr. Hattie himself. And that puck gets cleared out.
They don't care about that. All they care about is making sure that they play defense.
Okay. Copy link address. Convert again.
Oh, here comes a goal.
And shot in by Stone, but it goes up off the... I thought it was off the netting, but they said it was not. And here we go. Working it around now to behind the net of Bussey. Can clear Freddie Anderson because we don't need him anymore. Bye-bye. Okay. Over to the near side, working that puck. And now to the near side, top of the zone, cleared out by Vegas. Carolina going to try and move it around the near side boards. Boom. Boom. The video from... Where am I ripping this? NHL and ESPN.
Carolina has not had a dominant game at all against Vegas.
So no, they have not. So here we go to the near side, down behind Hart towards the far side now. It's toward Jordan Stahl, centering to Ehlers, but it's intercepted and cleared by Vegas. Oh boy. So, and a penalty coming up here. Looks like we're going to get a penalty here on Vegas. As Nikisha was without his helmet. Yep. Cole Smith going to the box. So Carolina going to have a power play, but this power play has been woeful.
They need to score.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. Okay. Load. Oh, let me open up a new one. Downloads. What happened to my download? Check internet connection. Resume. There we go. Gosh's Beer near side. Not able to shoot it. And now going to get cleared out near side. Gosh's Beer going to chase it down out of his own end. Behind Bussy. They're 2 for last 2. Can the Canes keep it going? Jarvis over the far side. Gosh's Beer. And now back to Jarvis. Out the boards to Ehlers. Ehlers working it up. Trying to move it in. He gets tripped up. No penalty, though. And going to be taking Gosh's Beer over to the far side. Into the offensive end. They'll send it. Driving it down Jarvis. Near side into the corner. Working this puck. Top of the zone. Cleared out. Oh, no. Marner's on a breakaway again. He gets tripped up. Are we going to get a penalty shot here? He's pointing at center ice. We've got a penalty shot. Oh, no. Just 2. I thought he was pointing at the middle for a penalty shot for a second. Didn't it look like it? When the ref pointed? But it's 2 for slashing. We can't have nice things. We can't have a penalty shot in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yes, we do.
Oh, no, we do! So here we go. Marner working it out the near side. In towards Brandon Bussy. Can he get 4? He's denied. I'm gonna say, I thought that was a penalty shot. Let's go. I called a penalty shot. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. A penalty shot in the Stanley Cup Finals. Okay.
Carolina just they got to do something. They're not even, they can't even establish a.
Oh yeah. So here we go, working it over to the near side and taken by Nikishin out of his own end. Trying to work it now up the near side boards into the offensive end for Ehlers, sending it around into the corner. Over to the near side, Blake. Jackson Blake down to Ehlers. Back over to Blake. Top of the zone to Taylor Hall. Across to Nikishin. Working it over there to Ehlers and Nikishin. Shot denied. And Ehlers to the far side. Down low, Taylor Hall. Near side, Blake. Working the puck. Down low to Hall. Back over to Blake. Blake working it around. 13 to go in the power play. Nikishin from the point. Driving it in, shot denied. Blake not able to get a shot on it, and it's going to be Blake again to the near side, down to Hall. Centering to Stankov, and Mr. Stanky Leg up to Blake. Blake across, shot, not going to go. Blake to the near side as the power play does expire. And that puck moved out Vegas with speed. Cole Smith not able to get it there, and taken out by the Canes. Okay, let me go back over to effects. Titles. X plus. Now, this is from 2. I can't find 3 footage right now. There we go. Find enough Game 3 footage. Okay, there we go. I want to make sure I communicate that across, and here we go. You able to do a little bit down here for me? Not a lot, just a little bit here.
And here they go. Canes coming. Vegas coming up and pushing it into the offensive line. That's all they're comfortable with doing. It's just pulling it down there, letting Carolina go back and have to, get it. So now here comes Carolina out. And
Vegas. We got a lot of people saying, let's go Vegas.
Yeah, well, Vegas is. Yeah, this game is over. Problem is, Carolina is not even doing anything to show that they have any life for another game. So here we go. Vegas sitting back there, just throwing it up.
Ooh! So the Knights out of their own end. And now around the near side. The Canes, stretch pass. Into the offensive end, chasing it down near side. That's Coughlin on it. The Canes back on it in front. Chance, he shoots, he scores! And he gets into a fight immediately thereafter. That goal going to be scored by by Martinook. And a big brawl breaks out. Gar can make a comeback. Trust. Yo, what's good, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing? Bro, we got to get back together again at one point for that randomizer series, man. We got to get back on that idea at some point. But I do want to get that going. And Kolosar getting at Martinook a little bit more there, pulling the jerseys. That's a goal celebration. Okay. So here we go. Now I get to go ahead and go Control-C, Control-V. Bada bing, bada boom. And we are ready to roll. This is a weird situation, doing video editing while trying to call some hockey.
Right underneath the pad.
Open up a new tab. Yeah, I'm setting up still. Got a stream. It's nice! A Steam Deck? A Steam Deck or Stream Deck? I've been wanting to get a Stream Deck myself. And that's probably my next big purchase. I know I've been talking about that for like a month, but like... Woo! Woo! I might need to stop making this video. I'm going to sound like an absolute fool.
Maybe.
But here we go. To the near side, Jackson Blake. Sending it up near side, wrestling it away. The Canes in the corner. Aho, a cross shot, he scores! Taylor Hall! You gotta stay up in here, bro. You gotta stay up in here. As soon as you got in here, Carolina started scoring. Oh, man.
A little bit too late, though.
Huh?
Too late, Sam.
There's still 12 minutes to go. They came back down by 2 with less than 10 minutes to go. Like I said, trust. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, bro. Oh man, I'm still gonna make this video though. If it's outdated whenever it releases, it's outdated. Whatever. I'm gonna mix up some more. Oh, I need to restock my water up in here at some point. That's tomorrow, Jason's job, or tonight, Jason, after the stream. I don't know. We'll see. Oh man. Carolina working the puck top of the zone. Down low, shot, he scores! Oh my gosh, Jordan Stahl and Jacob Slavin. This is unfreaking believable. I might need to make a different video tonight saying Vegas might be cooked. Because if Vegas chokes a 4-goal lead in the third period, they got bigger problems than Carolina. Oh my word. Don't you love how that happens? You feel so confident in something, and the universe always has a way to say, screw you. Oh my gosh. So, over to the far side, the Knight's gonna send it on over to the near side. Well, there's no point in making this video now. Even if Carolina loses this game still, I can't say that they're toast. So, this video's a waste. But I'm fine with that.
Well, Vegas is up 6-3.
So I was going to work on this video, but this video is not going to be a thing anymore. Thanks, Carolina. Thank you so much.
Can they get another goal? I don't know if they can. They don't.
Thank you so much. That could have been a 1,000-view video, potentially. But there you go. Now you got access to the chat again. So here we go. Oh, we got a penalty. I think. Yeah, I literally cannot believe what we just witnessed. That was the craziest series of events I have seen. Take a guess how much game time elapsed from the first goal to the last goal we saw in Carolina's side.
Probably about a little under 2 minutes.
You think it was that long? Try 39 seconds on for size. 3 goals. You're welcome of stealing your content.
What? I don't see anything here. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. You know who that is. I don't know if he wants me to dox his name. His first name. That's on him. That's totally on him. But it's fun. I'm working on another video right now that's a big project. I was hoping to have it out yesterday, and I'm only like halfway through the editing, if I'm being generous. So, but if you want to know what the best NHL franchise is, stay tuned. That's going to be hopefully out. I'm retargeting now for like Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in that frame. Somewhere in that time frame is kind of my goal. So, you know, if you guys do enjoy that or are intrigued by the idea of that, drop us a like, drop us a sub, man. We're only 5 away from 1,100. So it'd be pretty freaking awesome if we could hit that tonight. Okay. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Oh boy. I also got to set up a fantasy football league for us too. Because, yeah. But over to the far side, working that puck into the corner, tied up. The Knights back on it again, flipping it up through center. And now Vegas has to actually play hockey. And Carolina ices the puck. And it wasn't even the power play that gave it to him. It wasn't even the penalty shot, or it wasn't even the power play that gave him the jolt. Maybe it was the defending of the penalty shot? But it certainly wasn't the power play that gave him the jolt. But here we go, to the far side. Sean Walker moving that puck along the boards. And going to be taken by the Knights near side top of the zone. Working it in. That's Marner. Shot denied and frozen by Bussy.
If Bussy keeps him out and not, do you start him in the next game?
Oh, absolutely.
You would over Anderson?
There's not a doubt about it. You have not looked dominant at all this series, except for this third period so far.
But that could be the result of them laying back and not...
But still, if you are going to go back to a goalie where you know you haven't been dominant, or you go to a goalie where, yeah, they might have been playing back, but you also had a spark.
Let's see what he does at the rest of this period, because now Vegas is starting to get a little bit. They're not playing back anymore.
Oh yeah, well Carolina did ice the puck, so we'll see. Oh my gosh, the England soccer team is having a hard time adapting to the temperature in the US. Bro, Brits are so weak when it comes to temperature. Oh my gosh. So here we go, near side, the Knights working out of their own end. Okay. So Anderson or Bussy on another freeze here. All right. So we will see. So, that puck going to be moved up the far side. The Canes in the offensive end, trying to drive it onto the net. And Carter Hart is doing acrobatics as he's dancing around with the Hurricanes. Going to be over to the far side. Trying to move that puck tied up along the boards. And here we go. The Knights out of their own, or out of the offensive end, over to the near side, trying to keep it in. They do. Moving it around now towards the near side, around in front. The Canes back on it, clearing the zone. And that's going to be a Canes icing. Okay. So we'll see here. So over to the near side, that puck gonna be taken top of the zone. Shot for Vegas, not gonna go. Around the far side, top of the zone, gonna be moved around again. Gonna be a delayed offside, so the Canes get it back near side to the offensive end. Working with it is Svechnikov, passing around in front, driving the net, not gonna go. Jankowski and Kolasar chasing for that puck, the Canes keeping it into the far side boards. Jankowski and Coughlin colliding for that puck to the near side, they go again. Moving it now, Vegas will clear the zone. And Gostisbehere gonna chase that puck. From behind his own net now to the near side. Along the boards. Nikishin to the far side. Up through center all the way out. The Canes going to beat out the icing. Carter Hart plays it far side. The Knights through center. Intercepted at center by the Canes. Now Nikolai Ehlers into the offensive end. He dumps to the far side. Chasing it down again. McNabb to the near side. He goes. Sending it around the boards. And that puck going to get moved up by the Canes out of their own end near side. Trying to move it through center. The Knights ripping it away. That's going to be Cole Smith. Trying to pass over to his teammate. Not able to connect. The Canes back on it again. With that puck behind the net of Anderson to the near side. He plays it over to Mark Stone. And the Canes get it back. Clearing that puck aggressively so on a big launch. And it's going to be played over to the far side boards. Tied up into the corner. Now near side. The Knights on it. Jack Eichel. Up through center he goes. Into the offensive end. I should probably turn off this earbud and take it out because I have no need for it. Over to the near side corner. Going to be tied up along the boards and the puck goes out of play. The fans wanting a penalty. Lavin's like, no. No. So we'll see. Ref's going to talk it over and see if they need to issue a penalty. Oh no. That's a penalty. That's Slavin's stick. Or Walker's or Jarvis's stick. Oh no.
Oh, wait a minute. But did he pull it up? 61 pull his stick up.
Yeah, but you're responsible for your own stick.
Yeah, but he went underneath. And see how he's raising it up? Underneath this?
Yeah, but you're still responsible for your own stick. If that would have been a high sticking call, that would have been high sticking on Jarvis. If he would have hit someone else. If Jarvis would have hit someone with the stick, that would have been high sticking because you're responsible for your own stick. Whether or not it gets lifted is irrelevant. You're responsible for your own stick. So we'll see. The refs are talking it over, looking at the situation room as well. So we'll see. They are talking it over. They were going to go for the announcement, but they got to talk it over again. So we'll see what the official ruling is. But I think this is going to be a penalty.
Yep.
Yep. I told you, you're responsible for your own stick. So you can generate your own power play simply by using someone else's stick to generate a penalty. I could use your stick to hit Bagel, and we get a power play.
What will happen here? This is a must. They cannot let Vegas score a goal here.
Oh, absolutely. Isn't that right, Bagel?
Right, so all those 3 goals are nothing.
Yeah. One of the strangest games I can remember. Oh, I know. It's incredible. What do you think of this game, Bagel? Huh? What do you think? You can come up here. Come on. Yeah. Come on, you can get it. There you go. Wanna say hi to Jeffrey, huh? He says hi. Yeah, can you believe it? Can you believe this hockey game? No, you cannot, huh? Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Isn't it? Yeah, it's super crazy. I can't think of anything crazier, huh? Except for maybe those birds that try to dive bomb you, huh? They might be a little bit more crazy than this game. Huh. Yeah. So Seth Jarvis gets 2 for delay a game. Oh, ja, Baggo. So here we go. It's going to be the Canes clearing the zone. I got you. I got your Bagaboo. Ah, yes I do. So Shea Theodore leaving it back for Jack Eichel. And into the offensive end he goes. Never mind, they're offside. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, you little silly doggy? The pinchy cheeks, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Huh? So here we go. The Knights. That's Shea Theodore. Looking for somewhere to go with that puck. And going to send it around over to Jack Eichel. Over to the top of the zone. Marner. Far side for Stone. This power play comes massively critical right now because if Carolina can kill it off, they extend their momentum lead. And this really opens up the possibility that Carolina comes back and wins this. So Eichel with a shot denied by Bussy. Chatfield going to make quick work of Eichel after the play. But yeah. A big one here, because if Carolina can kill off this last 68 seconds of power play, they have a really good shot. So here we go. So that puck ends up out of play again. They're trying to look for another penalty. They're trying to look for a 5-on-3. Don't think we're going to have that here. Oh my gosh, you're freaking kidding me. This is going to be a 5. Okay. Carolina got away with that one. That should have been a 5-on-3. So here we go. Top of the zone. Shea Theodore over to Jack Eichel. Across for Theodore. Goes to Dorofeyev. Yeah. Joe the Smo. I have no clue what's going on, bro. This is one of the craziest hockey games of our time. How you doing, man? Over to the near side. All I can tell you is this is the greatest hockey game in the history of hockey games. Because believe me, I've seen a lot of hockey, but no hockey is as good as this one. Even though I don't like Vegas, they're doing well. But Carolina, the Hurricanes they are the greatest, and they're winning. They're going to get the biggest win. It's going to be too big to rig. So here we go. Stone to the far side from behind his own net. 6 seconds ago on the power play. Bagel came out for Trump, huh? Did you come out for Trump, huh? You a Trump dog. We got a whistle here with 4 seconds to go on the power play. I didn't quite catch what happened. That was in. They're trying to get Stahl for tripping. Stone believes it was tripping, but Stahl gonna head back over to the bench. Is it the greatest hockey game, huh? Bonk. Bonk. Huh. The power play all but expired 2 seconds ago. Shot! Short-handed for the Canes. Not gonna go. 5:52 to go in period number 3. Yeah, what you doing? What you doing, chilly girl? Okay. So, we'll see here. The Hurriflames. Grandma's Hurricane isn't giving up just yet. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll see here. They did step away for a commercial. Okay. Well, the Knicks are having a strict no-bag policy for Game 3. And guests are strongly encouraged to arrive at least 2 hours before tip-off to allow for additional screening time and entry.
Well, you know the reasoning behind that.
Because Trump's going to be at the game.
Yep. Not going to get any bag in there.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, just kind of taking a look here. Okay. Taking a look at the Marner penalty shot. A nice denial there.
9-1, Jason.
Oh my word. And now here we go. Over to the far side, the Canes back on. I'm shocked to let Carolina back in this game. Lots. Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's what happens whenever you try and sit back. You know?
Yeah. And here we go. The near side along the board, centering shot denied. Wide over to the far side. Shea Theodore gets it down low. Over to William Karlsson, near side. Along the boards, 5:15 to go. Carolina still with a chance to force some overtime. Marner gets it puck poked away. Working it around now to the near side. Here comes Stanky Leg with a shot. That thing was less on target than anyone. If he was the sniper, if he was Lee Harvey Oswald, then JFK would still be alive. But Stone with it in his own end. Brandon Bussey, by the way, 9 saves on 9 shots tonight. And these are real shots because they're needing another goal to get comfortable here. So over to the far side, it's going to be Jordan Stahl passing it around, shot and gloved. As a bit of a collision happens after the fact, and we got an all-out brawl here as Carter Hart's loading it up. Jordan Stahl is being gangbanged by everyone on the Vegas Golden Knights. Oh my gosh. Taylor Hall getting into it there with Mark Stone. Looking at Carter Hart after that. Looking at himself after that hit there. It was Taylor Hall that checked Hannafin into his own goalie. It was actually Taylor Hall, not Jordan Stahl, that was getting gangbanged by every single Golden Knight. That was who it was. It wasn't Jordan Stahl. No, it was Jordan Stahl, not Taylor. Taylor Hall got away with that scot-free. Jordan Stahl was the one that got taken down by Rasmus Anderson. And Vegas almost cleared the bench. No penalties being assessed on that. And let's see here. So, we got a draw here. After 4 NIL, after 4-0, I thought for sure it would end up like 6-2 or 7-2. It is very unusual. It's very weird. And you gotta think, if Vegas loses this game, Vegas is gonna have to answer game 4. Losing 2 multi-goal leads in the third period. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of answering to do. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to do a lot of soul searching, and Vegas might be done. Almost like we were saying how Carolina was done after going down 4-0. Vegas might be done if they blow 2 multi-goal leads and lose both games. Because that's, dare I say, almost worse than going down big in one game. But here we go, top of the zone, the Canes sending it down. 3:40 to go in period number 3. Working it around the far side and sent down again. Oh yeah, I mean, because they've blown a 2-goal lead in the first game, in game 2, and then in this game they were up 4-0 in the third period with 13 minutes to go, up 4-0. So over to the near side, down low, it's going to be the Hurricanes moving this puck.
I think it's going to end this way.
Well, we'll see. They're going to have the empty. It's not going to end this way. There's going to be empty net.
If there is an empty net.
I would imagine either we're going to get an empty net goal or a 6-on-5 goal. And the puck ends up out of play. Kane's trying to say that it was Vegas put it out themselves from their own end. And here we go. So Carolina is ending up on a power play after that, mind you. Can the Carolina power play come up clutch again?
Oh, that's the thing right there.
Yeah. But it was also that. I think that was the one they called. Because he launched it from way back behind his own baseline. Out of play. That was what it was. Delay a game on Shea Theodore.
Carolina hasn't proven that they're that great on the power play.
No, but their power play sparked a comeback last game. And this game, granted they didn't do anything on the power play, but that out of that power play, they had a big jolt. So tied up, Nick Dowd falling on the puck. And one of the Canes players just essentially shoved the ref. Gostisbehere sends it down to Svechnikov, over to the near side, top of the zone for Aho. Aho! Sends it down to Svechnikov, back to Aho. Top of the zone, Gostisbehere. From the point to the far side at Jarvis. They're looking pretty set right now, the Canes are. Back over to Gostisbehere. Over to Aho! Back again to Gostisbehere. And a shot denied. Aho back on it to the near side. Trying to work it around top of the circle, over to Gostisbehere at the point. Sending it over far side. Shot denied. To the far side. Tied up along those boards. Moving around, that's Lazon. McNabb in there as well. Haven't seen a lot of Lazon tonight. But here we go. Tied up along the boards. Gonna go top of the zone. Gostisbehere keeps it in for Stahl. Sends it around near side to Andrei Svechnikov. Sending it around now up towards the point to Aho. Keeping it in. Over to the far side. Wing to wing. Carolina does pull the goalie. Carolina is pulling the goalie. 6-on-4. Here's your chance. Did he score? He scores! He scores! He scores!
Maybe.
He scores!
Maybe. There may be some interference. There may be something
Hold on.
else.
Tortorella's looking at it. The refs are talking it over. Oh my gosh. Carolina might have just done it.
No, I don't think they did.
Carolina might have just done it. Let's see.
No.
He was checked in. That's not goalie interference. He was checked in by Dowd. That's a good goal. He was checked into the goalie by Dowd. It's a goal!
Not sure. No, they tell me on the TV I'm not going to be believing.
There's no doubt in my mind. That's a freaking goal. Because Nick Dowd checked Chatfield into the goalie. Or at least I think it was Chatfield. Tortorella's looking at it, talking it over with the video coach. I think they're using their timeout now. Is Vegas using their timeout now to take another look at this? It looks like it's gonna stand. They freaking did it! They freaking did it! Oh my gosh!
Well, they tied it up, but again.
But they came back is the big thing.
They came back
From 4-0. They came 4-0 with 13 minutes to go. They came back.
But what can they do now? I mean, that's not going to do them any good if they lose the game.
Oh my gosh!
You know.
Honestly, even if they lose this game, there was only one 4+ goal third period comeback, and that was when the Kings defeated the Oilers 6-5 in overtime in 1982 in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Keep in mind, that's Stanley Cup playoff history, not all time, like regular season and everything. But 134 to go here. But man, I gotta say, even if Vegas wins this game, they have serious questions to answer next game. You can't let that happen, man. But man, Carolina taking the comeback kids moniker from the Vegas Golden Knights, man. Taking it out near side, no icing. Hannafin to the far side, off of Anderson. Along the boards to Lazon. Now to the near side, taken back. That's going to be Chatfield. Sending it up the far side. Goal? It is. Power play goal. a 6-on-4 power play, but yes, Canes got their power play. Now they win. Well, we'll see, MJ. This is freaking mad.
I don't know, man. Jason, what's the numbers tonight
What do you mean?
for the Pennsylvania Lottery? Because you said that there's going to be a 6-on-4 goal. Didn't you?
No, I said it was going to be a 6-on-5.
Oh, okay.
I was saying it's either going to be an empty netter or a 6-on-5.
Okay.
Man.
Well, you got
they had
the
90
6 right.
seconds to go.
You got the 6 right.
So 36 seconds remain here in regulation. The Knights out of their own end. Honestly, Vegas wants overtime. If I'm Vegas, I want overtime. As soon as Carolina got that goal, I wanted overtime. If I'm Vegas. You know what I mean? Take it into overtime, have a chance to reset with your coach, and that's what Vegas is content with doing right now. They're sitting back, taking that puck, maintaining it. But hold on! Icing! Vegas iced the puck with 12.6 to go. That is an offensive zone draw and a beautiful golden opportunity for Carolina to maybe win this in regulation.
You know what they're going to go back to?
Goalie interference, all the wave goals.
Well, they may do that, but they also are going to go back to those 2 goals that were disallowed.
Honestly, this game has been reffed very fairly, I would say. This has been one of the better officiated games I have seen in a hot minute. You know what I mean? Mark Stone can't believe it. Vegas wants to go to overtime. Carolina with the offensive zone draw to the right of Carter Hart. Here they go. This face-off. Battling forward here. Going to be won by the Canes. Top of the zone to the far side. Sending it on net. Goes wide behind. Vegas able to get back on it. 6 seconds to go. They'll send it up through center. And Carolina going to take this to overtime with the score. The Carolina Hurricanes 4. The Vegas Golden Knights 4. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it?
You know what the people want you to do now?
Huh.
At least the Carolina people want you to do now.
What? Make a video on Vegas?
No, make a video again on Carolina. Because that happened.
Oh,
The Vegas
my gosh.
people want you to make a video on Vegas so that they come back.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
That's crazy. 4 goals were scored in the second, and not just not the right team. This is freaking mad. Okay.
There's so much for Vegas being a third period goal team, huh?
They always have been.
I think their biggest mistake was that they sat back.
Whoa.
They were trying to play defense. And it's tough whenever you sit back to then have to convert back to the other piece of trying to get it.
Well, Iran's going to be at a disadvantage at the World Cup. What's good, Alex? All right,
Who scores your team winner? Who do you think?
Honestly, last time we had Carolina in an overtime game, I called the game winner.
Which you said, Jarvis?
I think I said Svechnikov. So out of Carolina, let me take a look here. Let me peruse the menu, if you will. You know what? We haven't seen a lot of Sebastian.
That was the biggest thing there. The
penalty
save on the penalty shot.
But yeah,
If he would have scored there, that could have really.
If it's the Hurricanes, give me Aho. We haven't seen a lot of Sebastian Aho tonight on the score sheet. If it's Vegas, it ain't gonna be Mitch Marner. Give me Keegan Colasar if it's Vegas. Kind of going big on that one. But Iran's going to be at a disadvantage at the World Cup. The team manager for the Iran team was denied entry. Was denied a visa to the U.S. The team was allowed, but not the manager.
Huh.
Oh man.
What was the reasoning behind it?
I don't know. I mean, I get maybe if he was sympathetic to the regime, maybe. He and others also denied visas will travel to the team camp in Mexico, whilst efforts to obtain visas continue.
Oh, MJ says Eichel if it's Vegas.
That's why. This is why I think it is. It's Iranian state media who is stating that guy is Iran's manager. So with him being tied in to the regime in some way that is actively hostile to the United States, that could be why. Man, that would be Eichel. It could be Eichel. But those are the two I'm thinking. I'm liking Keegan Colasar and Sebastian Aho. Who are you thinking, Dad? You can peruse the menu.
I don't know.
Oh man. What you doing, Bagel?
If it's Carolina, I think it's going to be someone on the stall line. Okay? Just because they're the one that are doing the most out of here. And if it's Vegas, I think it's somebody on the
Oh my
Barner,
gosh.
Sir. You know, fine. What?
This is a good joke. Breaking news. Sting has been kidnapped. The police have no lead. Roxanne. I'm guessing Ehlers. Okay.
Wouldn't that be something with the feds if they're at the end of the second second period, they're like, man, we got this 4-0. We're gonna, and then they come at the end of regulation and overtime, they're coming out of there with a loss. That's huge. That's like a night and day for the fans.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a big if, though, because I'm surprised that it's even going to overtime.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay.
Wonder what Brindamore said to them at the second intermission.
What are you doing, Bagel? Huh? What are you doing? Wanna come up here and say hellos? Huh? You wanna say hellos for overtime? I wanna say hellos for overtime. Come here. Come here. Come on. We said one more year with Rogers, Metcalf, and Pittman at our tight end group. That could be lethal if Rogers is halfway decent. Oh, I like it. I like the idea of Rogers for one more year. Give your young guys one more year of development under Rogers.
And you know what they're saying, and I don't know, but they're saying this, is that one of the big winners in minicamp and OTAs,
Yeah? Wilson.
Peyton Wilson.
Oh.
And if he's able to, because what they're saying now is that in the first year he was thinking he wasn't that fast. Second year he was a little bit faster, but he was thinking too much last year.
Yeah.
Now he's just letting it go. And apparently what they're saying is that he's really blossoming and could be that third, wide receiver.
Yeah.
Third or fourth.
What you doing, Bagel? Huh? I jump. Yeah. Man, I just can't believe we're actually in overtime, man. This is crazy. This is like actually crazy. But we'll see. Prime Youth should and hopefully will be targeted more now as well. Oh, absolutely. For whatever reason, Arthur Smith had a hard-on for Jonnu Smith. Oh, you know what? Let's use Pat Fryermuth on this nice little down and in. Or, how about you shut up? Because we got a Jonnu Smith right here. Like, huh?
Well, I think a big thing you get to see is a complete and utter change in not only the offensive philosophy, but the defensive philosophy. And I think that's going to allow them to play better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether I think you may end up with the same record, but I think they will be a much improved team.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see this. Rangers is in the building.
Oh my gosh.
Did you notice, guy, that the Rangers aren't here playing?
Oh my gosh.
I guess he's back into the olden days, huh?
So we'll see here. We will see. Taking a look on X here, we do just got a couple more minutes till overtime. So we are getting ready to go here. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, just kind of taking a look-see at a few things here. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, we're just kind of rolling our way through this intermission here. Oh, man. And we'll see. But yeah. Let's see. I honestly just cannot believe this, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I love this. I love this guy. There's this guy on X. Steelers J. Trump. Man-child Morgan Wallen, in violation of his contract, canceled a Pittsburgh show because he was allegedly scared of rain, or as he calls it, severe weather. The truth is, he's hungover and a drunken buffoon. All fans get full refunds and a free future show. President SJT. Oh my gosh. So we'll see. We will see. So overtime getting ready to begin here momentarily. Go ahead and see if I can just do all. Go all the way back. Okay, good. It does. It does.
Here we go.
Okay, so we are ready to roll. Teams are taking the ice for overtime.
That's the count. That,
What?
too many men on the ice for Carolina was the one that started the downfall in the second period.
Yeah. But here we go. They're only that Marner penalty shot again.
And that started the Carolina one penalty.
Okay. So here we are. Teams are 0-108 when trailing by 4+ goals in the third period in the Stanley Cup final history. So they're beating the odds pretty good right about now. And that's going to be the Canes taking it out of their own end.
Bussy's still there?
What?
Bussy's still there? As their goaltender?
Why would they go back?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I'm presuming it's still Bussy. I mean, they didn't announce any changes. But here we go. Over to the near side. It's the Knights working it out of their own end. We are going to lower this down so we don't have any spoilers. Over to the near side they go. In fact, shoot. We need to pop this out. There you go. Now you can't be spoiled either. We're just going purely off the TV. So here we go, working it around the far side. They go into the corner of the Canes, losing it to the Knights near side. Marner. Along the boards he goes, sending it up into neutral ice, taken there by Theodore, wing to wing, far side. Into the offensive end, they'll send it, taken back by the Hurricanes. Into the neutral zone to the offensive end, the Knights will take it back out of their own end. 25 shots apiece, 4 goals apiece. And that puck taken to the far side. Colton Sisson sends it behind the net near side. Tomas Hertl over to Rasmus Anderson. Back down to Hertl. Trying to move that puck, tied up with Sean Walker. Over to the near side. Rasmus Anderson again sending it down to Tomas Hertl. Cycling it to the point near side is going to be Hannafin with the puck. Centering it up. Taken back by the Canes. Trying to get some speed here. Jackson Blake going to dump it into the offensive end where the Knights will take it back. Over to the far side, moving it on up on a stretch pass all the way out into the offensive end. No icing. Chatfield gets it over to Slavin, tied up with Dorofeyev. And moving it now near side, the Knights getting it back at the neutral zone. Carolina taking it from their own end. Slavin to the near side, he dumps. Working it around now behind the net of Carter Hart to the far side, centering it up. Here come the Vegas Golden Knights. Into the offensive end, they'll send it. Brandon Bussy gonna play it to the far side. Along the boards, that's Nikolai Ehlers centering it past right over to the Golden Knights. who take it back near side. From Smith to Dowd to the far side to Colasar. Top of the zone, working it, shot, denied to the near side again. Cleared out by the Hurricanes all the way out. And it's going to be offside on Carolina. Okay. So here we go.
Could this be similar to the Penguins?
What? All the way till the end of overtime?
Oh.
What?
That Skinner wasn't that great for the Penguins in the first few, then they switched to
I don't know about
Arthur,
that. I wouldn't jump
and
to
then
that
he
conclusion.
came back there, and maybe this is a switch to boost Bussy, and but
I wouldn't jump on that bandwagon just yet.
I'm just saying, will it be that way?
Potentially. With the Knights over to the near side, Hanifin passing it up along the boards, taken back by the stick of Svechnikov. Working it, shot denied wide to the near side. Gostisbehere centering a dangerous area. Nice job slinging in the body for the Knights. And Vegas clearing it near side, taking back Gostisbehere on the shot. Over to the far side, working it in. Walker on a chance, not going to go. Cleared out by Vegas. Oh my word, that was a dangerous area with that puck. Moving it on now, Carter Hart to the near side. Hanifin plays it, sending it out far side, cleared all the way out. And no icing, going to be taken back by the Canes. Moving it up now, out the far side. Here come the Hurricanes into the offensive end, sending it far side. Shot denied. Over to the near side, taken back by the Knights. Along the boards, moving it up, Marner centering over to Carlson. And the Canes get it back in their own end of the near side. Stretching it in, trying to get there is Stahl. He ends up colliding and bellies out onto the ice. Taylor Hall going to join the party there on the near side corner. Jarvis watching from a distance with Carlson and Anderson. Tied up into that area there. And it's going to be Vegas out of their own end if they can get possession of that puck. Trying to move it around here. And that puck going to be taken out to the far side. That's going to be Howden on it. Excuse me. And going to be tied up for that puck along the boards. Back down low. Lazan eats the ice. Over to Anderson. Stretching it up through center. Taken back by the Canes. Blake. The Knights going to be right back on it though. Into the offensive end. They'll send it. Chased down by Slavin. Over to the near side. Along the boards. Up into the offensive end. They'll send it. Goes back and around to the far side boards again. Moving it up through center. The Knights to the offensive end. Sissons. Fans on that shot. The Canes getting it back near side. Up through center, far side to the offensive end. They'll send it back in behind the net. Getting it back near side. Sebastian Aho sends it down to the far side. Working it around Svechnikov. Working now towards Aho. Chance. Not going to go. McNabb eating the boards big time. And we got a whistle.
Penalty?
I'm guessing it's a penalty because I don't think Carter Hart stopped it. But that was an incredible effort by Coughlin to just slide himself in there to block any chance of the shot. I mean, that was an incredible effort to break up the pass there. Granted, Jankowski had a beautiful chance right after it, but man, Carolina almost just ended this game there. That was a crazy series of events.
Yep,
No, I guess it did get underneath Carter Hart. So, moving it around now. By the way, Carter Hart had 4 goals on 26 shots against in Game 2. His same exact mark as right now as Vegas ices the puck. We'll see, take a look at Brandon Bussey. He has been a massive spark for this team. So, face-off going to be won by the Knights down low over to the near side along the boards, cleared out. And are they no icing? Going to be taken by the Knights over to the near side to the far, chasing it down along the boards, moving it up into center. The Knights back on it over towards the near side through the Knights logo. Into the offensive end, Howden to the far side, giving up to Stankoven, back again to the Knights. Down low, working that puck around the boards. The Canes getting it back. Over to the near side, Jordan Martinook on the puck, dumping it into the offensive end behind Carter Hart. It's the Knights over to the near side, stretch pass all the way out, and played by Anderson. And, ooh, a big collision behind the net to the near side. Along the boards, down low, that's going to be off the stick of Dowd, tied up with Nikishin. Over to the near side, working that puck all the way out, and it's going to be a Carolina icing. Oh my gosh. That's the cool thing, is that since I've been covering these teams a lot throughout the regular season and playoffs, I just know. Like, my call sheets have been tucked over here, like, all night. I haven't had to use them. But we're getting ready here. 13:43. I still can't believe this game, man. This game is freaking insane. This is the most insane game I have seen in a hot minute. So face off to the left of Freddie Anderson. Working, ready to go here. Eichel on the draw for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Boosie.
Yes.
You said Freddie Anderson.
A Bussy. Yes, not Anderson. Good catch. So here we go. To the far side, Carolina's offside. Never mind. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, drop us a like, drop us a sub, man. We're only 5 subs away from 1100. Can we hit that mark tonight? I think it's certainly possible. I certainly think it's possible. We've been on this mark pretty much since the playoffs began, so it'd be pretty awesome if we could hit that during Stanley Cup Finals. But Stahl against Eichel on the draw. Stahl wins it for the Canes at center, dumping it to the offensive end, and they'll go. Chased down by Jeremy Lazon and the Knights to the near side. They're moving it around the boards. Up through center all the way out, and they're going to get the icing. Sean Walker going to beat out that call and get it. Okay. We'll see, taking a look at Tortorella. The Canes have been dominant in the circle in overtime thus far. 5 overtime faceoffs won to only 1 for the Knights. So, here we go. Over to the near side. That puck going to be taken towards the near side. Towards the near side, Stahl to the offensive end, laying it down, cycling behind the net. Over to the top of the zone with a chance, not gonna go. Over to the far side, the Knights back on it again, under 13 to go here in overtime. Over to the near side, the Canes, working that puck behind Carter Hart. Over to the near side, Shea Theodore behind his own net. 26 shots apiece, 4 goals apiece. That's about as even as you can get it, as it's going to be Keandre Miller to the near side to the offensive end, Sebastian Aho. With that puck around the circle, top of the zone, sending it to Miller. Centering to the point, shot, not gonna go, rebound chance! Not gonna be taken, it's the Knights moving it out. Up through center, tied up for that puck, and the Golden Knights are gonna get it down low, wing to the near side, over to Shea Theodore. With that puck up over to the near side, and the Canes get it back. Jordan Martinook to the offensive end, shot, not gonna go, he spills out. Taken back by Stankoven to the far side. The Knights trying to clear it out. Aggressive play there by the Canes to get back on it, though. And to the near side, they'll take it in the neutral zone. Dumped into the offensive end. And sent around to the far side. Rasmus Anderson trying to play that puck. Tied up for it now. Moving it around is the Knights out the near side. Through center, the Canes taking it back towards the near side boards again. Stretching it up towards the offensive end. Ehlers going to have to dump it. Martinook tags up, gets a stick on it, but not enough. Over to the far side, Slavin to Stankoven into the offensive end. He'll dump it behind Carter Hart to the near side. Shot! Not going to go. Chasing it down to the far side. Anderson going to move it along the boards. Over there going to be Eric Robinson tying it up now down to the near side. Shea Theodore moving it over top of the zone. Gostis Beer going to get cleared up towards the top of the zone. And the Knights are going to get back on it again. Up through center. Over to the near side, that's going to be off of the stick of Cole Smith. And played over towards the near side behind Anderson is Gostisbehere. on that puck to the near side. Andrei Svechnikov up through center. He goes to the near side. Big collision along the board. Shot by Robinson. Not going to go wide right. Jankowski sends it down to Svechnikov. Tied up along the boards. Rasmus Andersson going to get there. And cleared up through center for Keandre Miller. Fanning on a pass over to the far side. Walker along the boards into the offensive end. They'll send it. And we've got a whistle. Presumably for an offside call here. Or actually puck in the benches.
Puck in the benches.
All right. So we are rolling here in overtime, man. Sound off in the chat. Who are you rooting for tonight? I want to hear who you guys got. Your teams want to hear you chanting in the chat. Let's get some chants going over there in the chat. Let's go. Sound off. I can't hear you. So here we go. A center ice draw. And that one going to be taken by the Knights. Out the far side to the offensive end they go. Taking back Keandre Miller out of his own end to the near side. Moving it down low again. Behind the net now, far side, the Canes going to get on it. Sending it up along the boards to center. Into the offensive end. Here they come. Driving it in. Not going to go. Going to get held up to the near side. Top of the zone. He sends it. That's Keandre Miller to the far side. Down low on a pass. Sending it in from the corner. Shot in front. Not going to go. That puck cleared out by the Knights. Up through center ice. And that's Brandon Bussey playing it behind his own net. Halfway through the first overtime period here, as it's the Knights over to the near side. Lazan with a shot. Not going to go. Rebound chance. And the puck gets sent to the near corner. Every Vegas fan just had a heart attack on that side of the ice. As that puck gets cleared out. And it's a Carolina icing. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, we'll see. We got a lot of Vegas love in the chat. Taking a look at our poll over there. 16 votes. Splitting 56-44 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's go ahead and take a look at a few things here, though. I want to see something. Looking at Brandon Bussey getting meeting with his team over there at the bench as they're going to do some ice cleaning. And here we go. So what are your thoughts, Dad? Who do you think's taking this based on what you've seen so far in overtime?
I just have... It's all Carolina in the first. I'm wondering if Vegas is going to score because they're going to start to get some chances now.
I mean, this almost sounds like Penn's Flyers all over again.
And yeah, where they're dominant in the first part of the overtime, and then all of a sudden.
By the way, Vegas is 3-1 in overtime. Carolina is 6-0. But the last time Carolina won, it was not by a score of 3-2, believe it or not. Every other overtime game, Carolina won 3-2, except for that last game against Vegas. Wasn't it 4-3? Final?
I think so.
So we'll see here. We're getting ready for a face-off. Going to be to, I think it's the left side of Bussey. But we'll ultimately see when they show us the where the draw is on the wide angle. Looking up and down both benches. 28 shots apiece. 4 goals apiece. And when the series is tied 1-1, the Game 3 winner wins the Stanley Cup 77% of the time in best-of-7 play. McNabb out there, Eichel out there. Taking a look at the group of guys. As that faceoff is to the left of Brandon Bussey, the towels are waving. They're a-flying here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And that draw going to be won by Eichel and the Knights, top of the zone. Sending it in, goes wide of Bussey. Over to the far side. Jackson Blake going to clear it out, but it's going to be icing again. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So we'll see here, looking up and down both of these teams here. You know, McNabb's not doing much worse for wear, considering he was hit with a puck at 87 miles an hour a couple days ago. His face don't look too bad. But here we go, to the near side, the Canes winning the draw out of their own end. Sending it up through center, past the stick of Ehlers into the offensive end, the Knights take it back. Over to the near side, Stone sending it into the offensive end, chased down by Sebastian Aho. 2 assists, no shots, over 20 minutes of ice time tonight. And it's the Knights out of their own end, working it through the near side. Dumping it into the offensive end, chased down for the Canes to the far side. Along the boards, the Knights get it back at center. Over to the near side. Sending it up to the offensive end and into the corner. And it's going to be taken no icing over to the near side, the Canes. Keandre Miller passing it up into the offensive end. Jarvis losing it. And a big collision there in front of the Vegas bench. That puck going to be taken briefly by the Canes, but the Knights get it back. Into the offensive end now, over to the near side of the far corner again. Jordan Stahl sending it along the boards now to the near side. Andrei Svechnikov sending it up into the offensive end, but he gets taken out in the process. Rasmus Anderson back on that puck. Over to the near side, he goes to the offensive end, sending it around near side, taking a shot at Miller. In front of the net, a chance, sending it around again. Nice save by Brandon Bussey. And he lays down and plays dead on the crease. That's a way to make a save. Oh my word. Brandon Bussey keeping this team alive. And this ain't the first time he's kept them alive. He did that earlier this season as well. He jumped in for Freddie Anderson, and man, was he playing good. And he's playing incredible tonight.
You know what? This guy that took the shot,
yeah,
he missed it going forward.
Yeah. So here we go. That draw going to be won by the Canes out of their own end, near side. Sending it through center, taken back by Lazon, and the Knights into the offensive end for Jalen Chatfield. Working behind his own net to the far corner. Tied up with Tomas Hertl, and it's going to be taken to the near side as Hertl collides with the referee. Over to the near side, clearing it out is the Canes, and that's going to be off of Noah Hannafin to the far side, the Knights. And the puck goes out of play. So I do gotta ask, if you guys are enjoying the content, man, we're only 4 subs away from 1,100. Can we cross that barrier tonight? That'd be freaking insane if we can. We're also only 3 likes away from 10. Can we go for that too? We got 22 people up in here, so I think we can. It's all free. No questions asked. Oh, man. So center ice draw. Do you think we're getting our first double overtime game that we've covered of the playoffs, Dad?
Yeah, I could, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's...
We still got 8 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Gonna be chased down. The Knights, Nick Dowd over to the near side in the offensive end, looking for some help. Trying to find somewhere to go. Jankowski playing sticky with him. Top of the zone, shot by Theodore, not gonna go. Rebound chance, and not gonna go again. It's Robinson sending it up into the neutral zone, and Keandre Miller gonna collide with him. As it's the Knights to the near side, into the offensive end. Working it down, Nick Dowd, looking for somewhere to go. Shot not gonna go. Cleared up by Keandre Miller again into the neutral zone. Working it around now to the near side at center ice. The Canes gonna dump it back up. And can the Canes reestablish control in this overtime? Only time will tell. Down low, Keandre Miller behind his own net. 7 minutes to go in the first overtime period. So, working it over to the near side from behind the net of Bussey. Into the offensive end, sent by Aho. Chased down by the Knights. Lazon over to the near side he goes. The Canes moving it around. Aho down low again. Past Blake. Kept in by the Canes. Top of the zone. Chatfield sends it down. The Knights getting it back. The Canes will change. Lazon with it now to the far side. Aggressive move by Taylor Hall to get it back, but not quite able to. Moving it out the far side behind Bussey to the near side. Here come the Canes. Slavin goes wing to wing. Out the far side, up through center ice. And it's chased down into the corner. Jordan Stahl on the puck. Sending it around to Martinuk near side. Backing across to Stahl. Collides with Lazon over to Svechnikov. Out the far side, top of the zone. Whiffing on it. And they're going to have to chase it down over to the near side. That's going to be off of the stick there of Nikishin. Sending it around the far side. The Knights take it back. Offensive end with a chance. Up to the point. Sending it near side on a bank pass to Marner. His stick's been white hot tonight. Over to the far side. Along the circle. Down low again. Working it around now towards the far side. Tied up. Everybody's in there. Gosh, just Pierre sending it around. The Knights get it back. Shea Theodore the chance. Shot gets off a body. Not going to go. Over to the far side. Top of the zone. Clears out. Shea Theodore gets back on it. Sending it around now to the near side they go. 5.5 to go in this first overtime period. To the near side. Stankoven into the offensive end, driving down, looking for some help, passing it around top of the zone they go. Sending it down to the far side circle again. The Canes in the offensive end, shot from the corner, not going to go. And the puck ends up out of play. We're going to gosh this beer after the save by Carter Hart. Okay. Man, 5:15 to go in this first overtime period. Face-up going to go to the left of Carter Hart. Taking a look at Keandre Miller's skates there. That's a cool design on the skates. The black with the red little flash accent. I like it. I freaking like it. But here we go. Again, looking back at those skates. Oh, he had to tape up one of the skates. See that on his right skate? He had to tape it up there for Keandre Miller. That's not good. He has over 29 minutes of ice time tonight. As a shot from the corner, not going to go for Robinson. Cleared out by the Knights, and this is going to be a Vegas icing. Man, Keandre Miller honing in on 30 minutes of ice time tonight and has his skates literally held together with tape.
That was almost a goal.
Yeah. A beauty shot. Carter Hart able to deflect it. Thankfully, there was no hurricane right there. Thankfully, it was a Vegas Golden Knight. Thankfully, it was Lazon because he was able to pull that away. But the Canes, top of the zone, near side. Working it along the board, sending it now towards the top of the zone is going to be off the stick of Robinson. Out the far side, Seth Jarvis. Down low, over to the near side, trying to move it around if they can. Robinson sends it down for Jankowski behind the net far side. Rasmus Anderson able to bully that puck away. The Knights. Up through center ice they go into the offensive end. Moving it around the near side is Tomas Hertl. Working it around now, taken back by the Canes up through the offensive end. Sebastian Aho, dangerous man himself, behind the net to the far side. McNabb gets a stick on it, and the Knights will clear it out of the zone. Taken back by Jalen Chatfield over to the far side. Big collision. He ends up in the Vegas bench. We got a whistle as that door opened, as Chatfield took a seat on the floor of the Vegas Golden Knights bench. But this game has been incredibly even. Chatfield going to head over to the bench. He's a little sore after that one. Yeah, right there. He got checked in. His booty opened the door. His booty going to be sore after that one. I'll tell you what. Man. But yeah. He is in a world of pain over there. Yo, Jeffrey! You're freaking awesome, man. With a Sunday? That's awesome. You're awesome, man. Thank you, bro. So here we go. To the near side. Let me see here. Yes, sir. With the Sunday for 100 joules. Much appreciated, bro. Over to the near side. Here we go. The Knights down low out of their own end of the near side. Sending it along the boards. Under 4 minutes to go in this first overtime period. Slavin sends it back into his own end of the near side and back again. Up along the boards, gets past William Carrier. And over to the near side they go. Clearing it up the Knights. All the way out, and this is going to be a Vegas icing. All right. So we'll see here. Looking at Taiwan Ice Leaders. Walker, man. John Walker, 30.08. Keandre Miller close behind at 29.47. Then Jacob Slavin at 26.08. And then you got Chatfield at 24.47. Meanwhile, Shea Theodore been on there for over half an hour. 33.59. Followed by McNabb at 30.55. Then Anderson at 27.39. As your current share of ice time. So now, ready to roll. 3:37 to go in this first overtime. Offensive zone draw for Carolina to the left of Carter Hart. Ready to rumble. That faceoff won by the Canes. Top of the zone, near side, Gostisbehere. With the puck shot redirected, goes wide of the net still. Over to the far side, Eichel kept in by Nikishin. Down low along the boards and sent back into the far corner of the Canes. Trying to drive it, and they clear themselves out. 3:20 to go here in this first overtime. To the near side, Gostisbehere into the offensive end, and he goes. Chased down by Shea Theodore, who skates into the, or gets his skate into the boards. That don't feel good. But Gostish Pierre to the near side, top of the zone, sends it down to Ehlers. Into the corner, working it around. We got Hallowed Be Thy Name. Let's go, Vegas. We got a lot of Vegas love up in this chat, it seems like tonight. I'm pulling for Carolina, though. But here we go. That puck gets cleared all the way out, and it's going to be no icing as it hits Brandon Bussey, not Anderson. Over to the near side. That puck cleared out. The Canes shot. Not going to go for Jankowski, but we got a whistle. 2:43 to go here in this first overtime period. McNabb getting his stick worked on. Oh, man. That was a nice chance. Jarvis had him beat. He just didn't redirect it enough. He redirected a little bit, but he didn't redirect it enough.
He redirected it over the top of the
I thought it went a little wide.
No, it was over top of the goal.
How many overtimes have we seen since the playoffs started? There's been a lot of overtimes, bro. There have been a lot of overtimes. Yo, the 100, yes, sir. Let's go. So working out now the far side. Here come the Vegas Golden Knights into the offensive end. Colasar sends it down to the near side. The Canes trying to send it out now towards the far side. They will. Jankowski into the neutral zone. Taken back. Here come the Canes. Here comes your chance. Driving it in. Robinson shot. Redirected. Not going to go. Near side. Along the boards. The fans wanting a penalty. Not going to get it. The Knights will clear the zone. 2:06 to go here in this first overtime period. And now, if Canes deserve to win this and Vegas deserves to lose it, abso-freaking-lutely. When you can't close down a 4-0 lead with 13 minutes left in regulation, you deserve to freaking lose the whole game, man. But to the top of the zone, Keandre Miller working it, passing it to the point to the far side. Now back again. Taylor Hall's shot goes wide to the far side. Aho! Sends it up along the boards. Now down low for Martinook. Rasmus Anderson and Noah Hannafin trying to take it away. Taylor Hall gets it back down to Martinook. Over to the near side, up to Miller. Shot gets redirected into the corner it goes. Over to the near side, the Knights. Back on it again, clearing it out, and it's going to be a Vegas icing with 1:21 to go in this first overtime period. So what are your thoughts, Dad? Well, first off, everybody on the ice for Vegas is on a minute 22 plus shift. This is big. If Carolina can win the draw, they have a golden ticket. They have a golden ticket to get a chance at winning over the Golden Knights. This is a pivotal face-off here. With 1:21 to go, all the Vegas players
it doesn't
gassed.
go on a shootout.
Yeah, no, it doesn't go to a shootout.
They just go to another.
Yeah, it's just another overtime. We have another 18-minute intermission and then another 20-minute overtime period, or until a team scores. But here we go. Oh, this game has been going on so long. Do we still have the music going? I hope we still have the music going. I don't have any audio, so I can't check. Okay, we do. But here we go. The Knights winning the draw near side, clearing it out. We're saying how they're both trying to score? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. In that regard, yes. This has been a shootout version of last game. But to the near side, 1 minute remaining in the overtime. Into the near side, the Canes into the offensive end, taking back Shea Theodore. Working around into the corner near side. Trying to move that puck, and it's going to be the Vegas Golden Knights. Through center, the Canes getting it back, dumping it in is Slavin. 47 seconds in, rolling in the overtime over to the near side. The Knights with a stretch pass. Marner with a pass, a breakaway shot! What an effort by Bussey to make the save! And the Canes back on it over the near side. 33 seconds in, rolling over behind the net of Hart. Played over to the near side. The Canes trying to get back on it, but the Knights moving it up. 25 seconds to go. Into the offensive end near side chance. It's going to be into the corner. Off of the stick of William Karlsson to the near side. The Canes getting it back. 15, 14, 13, 12. Ehlers to the near side. Shot not gonna go. 9, 8, 7, 6. The Canes in front. A chance. Not gonna get a shot. 3, 2, 1. And we've got double overtime. The score at the end of the first overtime is the Vegas Golden Knights 4 and the Carolina Hurricanes 4. And Ivan Barbashev getting a lot looked at medically there. That's a big loss. That's your top line left wing. He's your top line left winger, and he's currently gone. Oh my gosh.
Maybe, I don't know.
Hopefully for his sake and for Vegas' sake, he'll be back. But that is a bit concerning. That is a fair bit concerning for Vegas fans. Oh my gosh, yeah, incredible chances at both ends this overtime, man. This has been an incredible overtime. We're getting ready for our double overtime. The first time we've had double overtime when covering this on this channel, man. This is getting exciting. I don't want to break the excitement, but I have had to use the bathroom for a hot minute, so I will be back since we got a full-blown intermission. I will be back.
That was a big save by Boosie.
Oh, absolutely. It was an incredible effort.
Ready to go on. Ready to go on up. Daisy comes down. Oh boy. See what happens. Second overtime. Coming up soon. Almost have to think that Bussy may be the starting goalie for Carolina next game. Hey, Bagel. That was a heck of a save. Let's see what happens. I hope they do, Jeffrey. At least they could salvage one win out of that and not get swept. But I'm not sure. Not too confident in them. But we'll see. Yes, I am. I'm not too sure. I'd have to check with Jason what the music is. I can't hear it. Yeah, no, they always do have trouble with Atlanta. But we'll see. I'm just hoping they can squeeze one win out of that, and not so they don't get swept. That's a big. Oh, it's a Pokemon music. Oh, okay. I'm not too much into Pokemon, so I would not know that. What do you think it? You think it's good? You think? That odd? Oh no. We don't know. Do we? Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, we got 57% of the people thinking Vegas is going to win. We shall see. What do you think, Jason?
We're back.
You have a question. What type of music is it? What type of Pokemon is it?
Oh, this is Pokemon X and Y. The OST for Pokemon X and Y.
Okay.
That's good, Hotspur G. How you doing, bro? Let's see here.
I think I'm going to be going up because I'm getting tired.
Weak.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime. Way past
man.
my bedtime.
Yeah, we still got another 9 minutes till the second overtime. Yeah, we could be here till 1 in the morning. Oh, man.
Yep. Yeah, it could be. You gotta get up early.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get up at like 7:30 in the morning, so... Part of me just wants this game to end, like, right at the start of overtime. Like, right at the start of the second overtime.
I think it's gonna win. I think a goal. Someone's could get a goal.
At some point in the second overtime, but they could wait till the end of the second overtime. Bagel. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we're getting ready to roll here. Take a look. Let's pull up X, see if we got any news on X while we have a little bit of time here. Okay. But yeah, we are ready to rumble here. Okay. So hopefully, second overtime, we get a little bit more than we had in the first overtime. Even though the first overtime was incredible, we did not get a goal. So that's the thing. I know I'm gonna be here the whole game. But I want this game to end quick because I do got to get up at 7:30 in the morning. Oh my gosh. And we're over here on the East Coast, so, you know. We've already gone through a lot of time. It's already pretty late. I've been I've been so good recently about getting to bed at a consistent time and waking up at a consistent time. I've been going to bed somewhere between midnight and 1 a.m. and waking up between 8 and 9 a.m. Well, that's going out the door tonight. But it's for playoff hockey. There's nothing better to do this for. So. Let us see here. But yeah, just kind of scrolling through here. Let's see if we have any news on X. Oh, man. So yeah. Let me just take a look here. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's been a really good game though. Like, if in the stakes on this game are immense. Not just because winners of a series in Stanley Cup Finals, when the series is tied 1-1 after 2, the winner of Game 3 wins 77% of the time. But not just that. The fact that if Carolina wins, no matter what, Carolina's already proven that they are in this for the long haul. But I dare say with a win, they've won the series. Because they just embarrassed Vegas on their home ice with a 4-goal comeback in the last 13 minutes of regulation. A win at this stage would just mean that essentially they can do anything to destroy Vegas. Because having to come back from a game like that and a deficit like that is just insane. Hopefully, quickly, I say it does. Yeah, not a good night for overtime. Man, you gotta get up at 7:30. Yeah, I volunteer at the church. I volunteer in the sound booth. And then I gotta go and do delivery driving all day. So that'll be fun. Driving without much sleep. That's a great way to be smart. I'll have some energy drinks. I got some Ghost for that. That'll be tomorrow's drink. But yeah, I hope hopefully too in the first 4 minutes. I hope so too. But yeah, I volunteer over at the church, and I got to be able to get the songs in, the notes in for today, all that fun jazz. I got to be able to get all of that in the morning, and any updates to like any new slides, any existing slides that need to be removed. So, yeah, I've got a lot of that kind of stuff I always do in the mornings. So, you know, I always got to get there like super early. Ooh, on the bright side, I think we have the notes for tomorrow already, which is awesome. Oh, that's why we're having a different... Okay. That's why. That makes sense. We're having a guest speaker tomorrow at church. That's why we have the notes. Because normally we don't get the notes till about like 8:30, 9 a.m., somewhere in there. And service begins at 10 a.m. So, you know. It's always kind of tough. But we are ready to roll here. For overtime. Hurricanes record in first round versus Ottawa, 1-0. Is the fourth, or in double overtime games. Vegas was 1-0. That was in the first round against Utah. This is the fourth double overtime game this season. Both teams 1-0 in double overtime entering tonight. Who is gonna get their first double overtime loss of these playoffs? That is the big question right now on everyone's minds as we're getting ready for this overtime. Hey, let's go. We got some Golden Knights fans up in the chat. Make sure you guys sound off in the chat. Tell me who you are rooting for. Who do you want to win this game? Who do you want to win the cup? I want to hear what you guys got to say. And I think your team wants to hear you too. So make sure you guys sound off loud enough that your team can hear you. By the way, Marner got the fastest hat trick in Stanley Cup Finals history. So, you know. kind of crazy. And then Carolina with 3 goals in 39 seconds in the third period. Fastest 3 goals by one team in Stanley Cup Finals history, which is kind of crazy as well. This has been an insane game. On many fronts. This is going to be one that's going to be replayed for decades to come. This is going to be one of those games that we'll look back on in 50 years, and we won't care that the video quality isn't as great as what it probably will be. But we will still be watching it day in and day out because of how good this game is. It's a shame how many empty seats there are because of fans having to leave. But here we go. Second overtime is underway. The Canes working it near side. With that puck to the offensive end is Chatfield. And out the far side they go. Chance on Hart, not gonna go. Nice denial there by Carter Hart. So we'll see here. Taking a look at Tortorella. And here we go. 19:49 in the second overtime remaining. So here we go. Massive game on every single front you can imagine. But here we go. Face off to the right of Carter Hart. And waiting on the draw here. And, well, you gotta wait. We gotta wait for the draw. Still waiting on here to the right of Carter Hart. Canes offensive end, and it's going to be won by the Knights down low. Rasmus Anderson to Jeremy Lazon near side. Sending it up through center all the way out, and it's going to be a Vegas icing. So here we go. Double overtime. This is the first time we've covered a double overtime game on this channel, man. It's awesome. Except for the fact that I have to wake up at 7:30, so I have to wake up in like 7 hours and 15 minutes. But, sleep schmeep. Who cares? I don't know if we're going to be live tomorrow night or not for anything because there's no basketball and there's no hockey. So here we go. Over to the far side, the Canes winning the draw on the offensive end, but the Knights poking it away. Cole Smith leaving it over to Dowd into the offensive end. He sends it played by Bussey over to the near side. Down low to the far, it's the Canes sending it out of their own end up through center. And taken down to the near side, offensive end working it. The Canes potentially... By the way, 16 saves on 16 shots for Brandon Bussey so far. As the Canes shot! Ooh, that was dangerous on Carter Hart, but it goes wide anyway. Down low to the near side. Here come the Vegas Golden Knights. Up through center, Anderson plays it far side. The Canes back on it, out of their own end. Through center, Shea Theodore on it, over to the near side, over to Hannafin. Sending it on up through center, trying to wrestle that puck free. And here comes Howden working his way in on Bussey, denied by Keandre Miller. Working it out top of the zone, moving it out is the Canes. William Karlsson chasing it down out of his own end, over to the far side they go, wing to wing near side. Noah Hannafin into the offensive end, he's going to send it near side. William Karlsson into the corner, down low, sending it out to the far side they go. And it's going to be loose at center. Here comes your chance for the Canes. Into the offensive end, far side, Nikolai Ehlers on that puck. Losing it over on the far side and cleared out by the Knights. Over to the near side, here they come. To the offensive end, Marner to Karlsson in front. Cycling the drain up to the point, and the Knights just cleared themselves out all the way. Over to the near side, Lazon on that puck into the offensive end. He'll dump it behind Anderson to the far side, Slavin. Over to Jankowski. Up through center, he sends it, taken to the far side. Here comes Shea Theodore. Over to the far side they go again, launching that puck along the boards. And the Canes go wing to wing near side for Eric Robinson, losing it over to Mark Stone. Over to the near side, Eichel in the zone for the Knights, and Bussey gonna freeze it. So we're gonna have a face-off to the right of Brandon Bussey. But if you are enjoying the stream here, I know I say this a little bit here, but please do us a huge favor. Drop us a like, drop us a sub. We're only 2 subs away from 1,100. We got almost 60 people up in here. Can we hit 1,100 tonight? Yeah, let's go for 15 likes. And if we crash 15, let's go for 20. I think it's all possible. All of it's free. And you can always change your mind later if you decide that you don't want to. But here we go. 33 shots apiece. Again, this game has been incredibly even. Since the end of the third period, shots have stayed relatively even. No team has had more than like maybe a 2 or a 3 shot advantage. And the goals have remained exactly the same. This has been incredibly even when it comes to games. This is, dare I say, the most even game I have ever witnessed. But now to the far side, it's going to be McNabb sending it up along the boards through center. And going to be taken back by the Canes. Wing to Chatfield and back again. Moving it up through Slavin to the near side. Or Jarvis, my bad. And backing around the near corner. It's the Knights. Top of the zone kept in by Sean Walker. Goes wing to the far side, driving it in. Sending it down low. Behind the net from Jarvis over to Taylor Hall. Taken back by Marner. And the Knights out the far side. Dorofeyev sends it up through center. And that's going to be Keandre Miller. Working it around the far side. Now back to Miller again out of his own end to the near side. Over to Sean Walker into the offensive end. 10 shots for Mitch Marner tonight, by the way. 3 goals and 1 assist on the night. As the Knights sending it into the offensive end, near side corner down low. Chasing it around, and Bussy gonna freeze it up with 16:34 to go in the second overtime period. Oh my gosh. This is freaking mad, bro. This is freaking mad. This is like absolutely freaking mad. So here we go. 16:34 left in the second overtime period. Looking at Rod Brindamore as we're ready to rumble here in T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. A big game for both of these teams and the series as a whole. The Knights winning the draw now down low as Eichel into the corner. On the near side, Stankoven trying to take it away. And sending it around to the far side. Top of the zone kept in by the Knights. Down low behind the net now, over to Marner, near side, driving it in front, shot! What a chance denied! Bussy gonna launch it, the puck and glove it! What an athletic effort by Brandon Bussy to see that puck, leap for it, and pick it up with a glove! What a great job to stop an impending disaster! Because the Vegas Golden Knights were primed and ready to score there, and Bussy lunging at that puck immediately took that chance away. What an incredible way of making that happen, man. Yo, Brandon, what's good, bro? John Tortorella coached a minor league team in the 80s in Vinton, Virginia. Where I live, it's a very small town. Nice. Nice. So here we go. 6:14 to go here. 6:15 to go here. In the second overtime, 33 shots apiece. Still a very even game. Eichel, though, winning 13 of 36 faceoffs. And that puck cleared out by the Canes. Chased down by Hannafin to the far side. And going to be moved up into the neutral zone. The Knights get it back in their own end. Working it now near side. Up through center. Imagine 6 overtimes like in 1936. Oh my gosh. Antoine, oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about that because I do got to go to church in the morning. And I got to get up at 7:30 for that. So I don't even want to think about a 6 overtime game, bro. We'd be here till like 4 in the morning. At that point, why am I even going to sleep? So here we go. The Canes into the offensive end, working around. They're going to be offside, so the Knights will take it back. Over to the near side, Lazan into the offensive end. He'll send it. Around to the far side they go again, tied up into that corner. Colasar sending it around along the boards, and the Canes getting it back. Up through center near side to Seth Jarvis into the offensive end. Jalen Chatfield going to chase it down with Rasmus Anderson. Over to the far side it goes. Nick Dowd takes the loose puck for the Knights. Over to Cole Smith, clearing it up and chased down. That's going to be a battle for the puck. That's Colasar to the near side. Gets tripped up by the leg there of Nikolai Ehlers. And the Canes will clear that puck out of the zone. But it's going to be a Carolina icing. All right. Yo, bro, you guys are freaking awesome. We hit the 1,100 sub goal tonight. Can we make some progress on our next minor goal of 1,110? Can we make some progress to that? That's the next question. And we're only 1 leg away from 15. So, you know, every little bit of love is always appreciated. But here we go. Why not Carolina 5-4? They look on fire. Oh, I mean, Carolina's been incredible. Carolina deserves to win this game. But I would say Vegas deserves to lose this game more than Carolina deserves to win it. I mean, you had a 4 freaking goal lead with 13 minutes to go. And you choked it. You let 3 goals in 39 seconds, and the rest is history. So, honestly, Carolina should win this game, I would hope. Man, I'm rooting for the Hurricanes. They've gotten so close to this year. This is their chance. I just don't. Oh my gosh, Vegas won it. It was an own goal! No! Carolina! That's the second one tonight! No! Carolina! What are you doing? I swear, I want to see the replay. Was that a freaking own goal? I thought it was. Let me see the replay. Was that a freaking own goal? All of this to end on a freaking own goal. You could have just put the puck in your own net at the end of the third period and avoided the last hour and a half. Carolina. Because anyone could put the puck in their own net. Carolina. What in the world are you doing? I'm waiting to see the replay. I am waiting to see it. Shea Theodore going to get credit with the game-winning goal. Here we go. Yeah, it went in off of Martinook's stick. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, it was bouncing. What happened was it was bouncing off the boards. Whether or not Martinook got a stick on it, I don't know. But it bounced in, and Bussy actually kicked it in. Oh my gosh, Shea Theodore sent it in off the boards. Martinook tried to break it, and he couldn't. And then Bussy goes to block the pad, or block the corner using his pad, and inadvertently kicks it in off the base of his pad. Oh my gosh. What did you think about the Canadiens this year? They were incredible. Like I was saying in the first round, if they could get past Tampa Bay, they were the team to beat in the East. I really felt like they were the team out of the East. But I just can't freaking believe that, man. Props to Vegas for not being memed to hell, but like, Carolina deserved that game. And even this loss for Carolina, I don't think this loss says anything about Carolina. I think what speaks more to Carolina is not the fact that they lost this game, but the fact that they forced double overtime when down by 4 with 13 minutes to go. That is the real story of this game. Not the fact that they lost, but the fact that they came back and made it a game. Like, after the second period, I was working on a video. I was working on a video saying that the Canes are done. You know, you don't give up 4 goals in the second period in 2 goals that got overturned for technically 6 goals and win the game. And you can't come back from that in Vegas. 2 games. And Carolina shut me down. They shut me up. Canes versus Vegas, who wins? I mean, it's tough to say. Because the Canadiens do have the youth and speed and agility. But Vegas has the experience. Vegas has worked under this kind of pressure many times before. Vegas is too much of a spoiled franchise. They're in it every single year, it seems. Vegas win even things from game 2, ripoff. So that game 2, what I'm going to say on that, and I've said it before, it was the right call because the ref lost the puck. When the ref loses the puck within a goalie, you blow the whistle. Was he maybe a hair quick? Maybe. But overall, he lost the puck underneath Frederik Andersen. He blew the whistle as a result. And that's standard officiating practice. You lose the puck, you blow the whistle. You know what I mean? Because you can't officiate a hockey game if you don't know where the puck is. You got to follow the puck. Because how do you know how do you know what penalties are going on if you can't see it? You know what I mean? The standard practice is you lose it, you lose the puck in the goalie or anywhere like that, you blow the whistle. So yeah, the puck kept its momentum going after, but the whistle had already been blown, and it wasn't necessarily a continuing action that necessarily forced that puck in. So we'll see, Alex. So yeah, I mean, that's my stance on it. It was the right call because he had already blown the whistle, so the puck going in after the whistle was, null and void. and it was right to blow the whistle. Maybe it was a little quick, but it was ultimately right to blow the whistle because he lost the puck underneath Anderson. And as for the two tonight, they were right calls as well. You know, the first one was clearly offside. The second one, I mean, Ivan Barbashev thought that he could take the head off of Freddie Anderson and get away with it. You know what I mean? So, but that being said, I do got to get up in 7 hours. I want to get at least a decent night's sleep. So I do got to wrap it up here. Much love again to Allians for helping us hit that 1,100 subscriber milestone, man. Much love to Allians. We'll be live again on Monday night for some NBA Finals action. And then again on Tuesday for some more Stanley Cup Finals action, Game 4. So make sure you guys are there. Be there or be square. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one. Good night, Alex. Good night, Jeffrey. Good night, man.